Hi everyone. So it is pretty cold here. It's winter and they're calling for snow. This is great. But of course the weatherman, he's got to make it difficult. So we are either going to get an inch of snow, or we're going to get 2 to 4 inches of snow, or we're going to get 6 inches of snow. And that all depends on how this snowstorm tracks according to the weatherman. So who knows what we're going to get. These guys, they can't even predict rain in the summertime. Anyway, so it's going to snow, and I wanted to check my snowblower, get it running, make sure it's running, and of course, it's not running. So I'm going to have to take it apart and work on it out here in the garage. But with it being as cold as it is, the garage, of course, is cold. I got a little thermometer here, and it is saying it is 50 degrees in my garage right now. So a little too cold for me at my age. If I'm going to warm my garage up, I'm going to show you how I do that. I've been warming this garage up for about 15 years this way after I turned it into a workshop. And I've been able to heat the garage very comfortably with this heater. My garage is attached to the house. It's not a detached garage. So it does not get ice cold in here, but it gets cold. I think the temperature outside right now is like 30 degrees and in here is 50. So it's a difference of 20 degrees. There is no heat from the central heating system from the house, obviously, because it's a garage, and if you were parking a car in here, you wouldn't want that. So what I did is put a little space heater in here to warm this up when I'm out here in the wintertime doing some work. And it's a gas space heater just hung on the wall. Here it is here. It's just a radiant heater. I think I got this at Home Depot. I have a background in natural gas. We're working at a gas utility for 35 years before I retired, and I would say that this heater is probably one of the best for doing an area like this. One thing though in the garage is you need to be careful. It is an open flame, so you don't want to be doing anything in the garage that's flammable. By code, that burner needs to be up 18 inches off the floor, which this one is. This was the ideal spot for me in my garage for this heater in the corner. It is behind a door. If you were doing this in a living space, I would not put this behind a door. But I'm the only one that uses this heater. I know how to use it safely. It was real easy to install. I hung it on the wall. You see the gas line there? I just tied it in with a flex line. And the gas pipe runs along the ledge. And it goes maybe about 6-7 feet. And the garage is sunken from the house, so when I was drilled through the wall, it brought me right out to where the heater and water heater is for the house, and I had a gas line to tie into. It was a real easy job. But if you want to heat your garage, this little heater here will do it. I just turned it on a couple minutes ago. Like I said, it's 50 degrees. When I come out here to work, I'll turn that on. I'll leave it run for about a half hour before I come out to actually do some work or putz around out here on a Saturday or Sunday in the wintertime. But it will get nice and toasty in here. It will shut off on, it has a thermostat, and it's just a numbered thermostat. Normally, you can see the arrow. I usually keep it between 2 and 3, and it gets really warm in here. So I'll let this run for a little while, then I'll come back and show you just how warm it can get. I'll let it run for about a half hour. All right, so it's been about 35 minutes, and let's see what this says. 57 degrees. 56.7. So we brought the temperature up about 7 degrees in about a half hour. it was pretty cold in here because it's cold outside, 30 degrees. So probably in another half hour, the garage will be maybe 70 degrees. It'll be nice and comfortable for me to work in here. See if I can get this snowblower working. And anyway, here's the heater again. It's just a wall-mounted natural gas space heater. This is a radiant heater. This style heater is also made with just a burner and a flame. I prefer this style over that burner with a flame in it. The radiant heater, or this particular heater with the tiles, actually heats the objects in the room versus heating the air, which keeps the space warmer. If the objects are in the room are warm, it'll radiate out into the space. So yeah, I really like this heater. I don't know, been here 12-15 years. The most I've ever had to do to it is clean the pilot. With this being a workspace, it gets dusty in here at times, and sometimes I need to clean the pilot. All I do is take my air compressor and I blow the pilot out with some air, and then it'll work after that. But I think I've only done that once or twice over the years. But yeah, it'll get nice and cozy in here. At my age, I just can't take the cold anymore. I need it to be warm. I need it to feel like it's Florida in this room. But now I'm gonna have to work on this snowblower, since the weatherman can't make up his mind as to how much snow we're gonna get. We're either getting 1 inch, 2 to 4 inches, or 6 inches. So when they call a snowstorm like that, my prediction is we're probably getting nothing, or we may get 12 inches. Who knows? Anyway, I got to get this snowblower working, so we'll make this room nice and warm, and it'll be comfortable to work in here. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit that like button for me. It helps me with all those crazy YouTube algorithms, and I'll see everybody in the next one.